who has not yet experienced the fullness of life and the challenges of life, but has been thrust into this at a very young and tender age. I kind of empathize because I also lost my father at a young age before I even started out in life. And I know to some degree what it feels like. But he now takes on that mantle as the father of the house and the man in the house. And for that, I know that God has called him and enabled him and will provide the sufficient grace to take him through this as he moves into that role, which is quite a big responsibility for someone at his age. I would like to call upon the father of the product of the first love between Judah and Jackie, Makashar Waffi, Judah's eldest son, to come forward.
Good evening. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Makashar Waffi, and I stand here before you all today to thank you all for being here, and to also pay a tribute to my father, my late father, Judah Waffi. Where should I start? To me, the person you know, Judah Waffi, all he ever was to me was a father. I never knew the accomplishments he ever did achieve. I never knew anything. I never knew anything about him. He never talked about himself to me. All he ever did was ask me about my schoolwork, how I was doing, how am I treating my siblings. Because as the eldest brother, it is my responsibility to do these things. So my dad, he always told me to give everything my best. He was always an advisor, a mentor, someone who I deeply respect and I looked up to. And I always thought that he would live forever. I always imagined that I'd drive him around maybe. I'd buy him a house to live in. Sorry. I was hoping I wouldn't cry up here. Anyway. To me, my Judah Waffi was the greatest man on earth. And I will miss him. But as his older son, I understand that it is my responsibility to say that from the perspective of a son, I know it is hard to lose your father at the tender age of 16 years old. And I know that most of you, some of you, may have lost your father at a young age. And you have that story where you're the oldest sibling and you lost him in high school. And I never thought that would be me. Not in a lifetime, not in a long shot. I never thought it would be me. And yet here I am, standing here before you all. So I came here to say thank you. And I also came here to say that I'm sorry that you have lost your best friend, your brother, your partner, and someone who was special to you in your life or someone you may have just talked for a little while. So before I close, I would like to say to you that I will miss you and I will not fail you. I promise my life. I will be more than everything you wanted me to be. So thank you, and I love you. And we will be taking you home now. Because that's the way you wanted to go. Thank you, everyone. God bless you all.